What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at the second of the 5 Quantron figures. This is Overheat, or otherwise known as Not Afterburner. He transforms into a very Tron-esque motorcycle. The figure is modeled in primarily darkish orange, gunmetal, and white with red highlights. It's a very interesting and unique looking figure, and I like this update on the original G1 figure. I really like the look of this robot mode a lot, even though it feels very busy. Overall, it is a unique robot mode too, and the detailing continues to be fantastic on these figures. Giving you guys a nice up-close look at the figure, you could see all the different details in the moldings. They do share, or all the figures, or the smaller figures, or the limbs, do share similar components, especially in the hips and the legs and some points in the arms. But that's okay because they all look really good and they're all very unique. And they're just a lot of fun. The plastic does feel good as well. Overheat's head sculpt is pretty cool. Again, it does not have any light piping, but I'm okay with that because it's molded and painted very well. Silver face with red visor. Though it's very strange, it reminds me more of a lion than anything else. It really does look like a lion's head with a robot face in the middle. This reminds me more of a figure from the Brave series than anything else. It's very strange, but I do like the look of it. The 3 accessories that come with this figure are these 2 large missile launcher packs and 1 gun. Now, all 3 of these units can combine by simply attaching the gun to the one or shorter peg on the inside. I'm sorry, I connected to the wrong peg. To the shorter pegs with the opening plastic bits facing upwards, you get a gigantic warhammer that also shoots missiles. I approve of said giant warhammer. The figure's transformation is actually pretty complex. It's not hard, but it is complex. To start with, we're going to take the wheels on his shoulders and fold them forward, then take the elbows and bend them at 90 degrees, take the fists and rotate them around, and then unpeg or unclip the wrists and flip them back along the forearms, like so. And you want the hands to kind of line up against the back parts of his shoulders. Then fold the robot head forward like that, and take the arms and collapse them above the head or over the head, and then connect the wheels together. And sometimes things don't quite line up, but a little bit of wiggling will get everything good to go. Then these components that are on the back, these will slide around, and this you kind of have to be a little careful of because they act like they're supposed to pull out, but they actually don't. So then you just get them, and they will snap into place. I don't know how well... Okay, there we go. See the little clip there? That is supposed to snap into place, right into that hole. So we'll do the same thing over here. Get it up, get it snapped into place. And then finally, for the wheel, which I still haven't gotten right, I want to get the teeth. The wheel can be a little bit finicky. Now that the wheel halves are together, fold the wheel back and just leave just a little bit of room so it doesn't rub up against this little component right here. Now we move on to the legs, and this is actually kind of crazy. These legs are kind of difficult to transform. To start with, we're going to take the outside leg section and just move it away from the leg so we can reach in here and push and pull this straight piece of plastic. And what we're going to do is pull that and rotate it around. And it keeps snapping, wanting to snap back into place. You just kind of have to rotate it and straighten out the foot until you can get it underneath the back part, or you want to straighten the foot and rotate everything until you can get the flat foot up to the back of the thigh, and then that section that's up here near the crotch is going to be pointing forward. So we'll do that on this side as well. And believe me, it's a lot easier said than done. This peg in here is incredibly strong. which, I mean, that's good, but it's also a pain in the butt. So get that, come on. Once you've got that part done, you can bring the cycle bits, snap them together, or the front and snap them together. Then take the sides, take the bits that are on the outside of the legs, and fold the parts that are behind the legs forward, and then flip these up, and there are clear pegs. They will peg into the hands that are up there. So just kind of wiggle that around until we can get everything pegged into place, like so. And then just kind of fiddle with it until everything stops moving. And here we have a really cool Tron-like bike. I'll show you some up-close and personal pictures in a bit. So here we have this really cool Tron-like vehicle. I'll show you some more up-close images here in a moment, but first, we need to attach the weapons. And I actually think the weapons take away from the coolness of the bike a little bit. The gun has these two forks that will peg in just above the head, and this is what actually hides the head. And then the missile pods will attach to either side of the back of the vehicle mode. And there we go. And to be honest, I like the vehicle mode just plain, but this works too. Overall, I really do like the bike mode. I think the weapons that come with the figure may be a little bit outlandish, but it works, and there's nothing really bad about it. I just think they're a little bit overkill. Overall, though, it's an excellent, excellent bike mode with a lot of really good detailing. Unfortunately, all that engine detailing is lost when you add the missile pods, which is a shame, because you get the engine detailing, you've got the exhaust detailing, you've just got some really wonderful detailing, though you do get some good detailing of the canopy up front. A quick size comparison shows you that Overheat is the exact same size as the other Orange Generations figures. I think Overheat is a darn nifty figure, and his overall aesthetic works really well with blind fire. Now, these two guys are going to be the arms, and I chose these two to start off with because looking in through the directions, they actually have the easiest transformations. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at the legs, and their transformations are bananas. I hope you guys enjoyed this video review. As always, I am Baltmatrix, asking you to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.